everyone, this is Robin. Today I'm going to show you how to use the center point button on your Cricut Expression or Cricut Create. What you're going to do is make sure you have your center point button on. I have a scrap piece of paper here. This is what I'm going to use as my guideline for my measurements. And I'm using the Doodle type cartridge for the first part of this video. You move your arrow around where you want the center to be. So wherever it cuts, if I have center, I think I said multi-cut, but I meant to say center point. Wherever I have my blade is going to be the center of my image. So I'm going to cut, I want a 3¼ inch circle, and I want to use the circle right here. Okay. So watch where the blade goes. When it's done, it goes right back to the center. Good. That's right in the center. Now I want to cut one that's 3 inches. Okay, I hit my repeat last button, and it'll cut. Okay, unload your paper. Keep your center point button on. And now I have a template. I have 3¼ inch circle and 3 inch, and I'm going to cut some photographs, but I need to know which size circle I'm going to use. So on this first one, I just want to get one of my son in here. Let's see. I think I'm going to use the 3 inch circle. So I need to see where the center is that I want of the picture. I think it's going to be just his little button nose right there. So I'm going to load the paper here. Put my arrow, my blade, all the way over here. Let me zoom in a little bit on this one. Okay. I'm going to put my blade right on his nose. Okay, good enough. Now I'm going to hit, I have the 3 inch. It's set to 3 inches. I have my multi-cut button on, and I'm going to hit my image that I want. It's the circle, and I hit cut. And there we go. I'm not sure if I had that right in the center, but you kind of get the point with that one. So I have here a circle and a picture. Now I want to demonstrate how to do something else with the center cut. Okay, for this next one, I'm going to use my new favorite. I said that in my last video. It's the Sesame Street font. I love it. And I love the Chunky Funky. I think I'm going to name it that. Chunky Funky font. There should be a cartridge called Funky Monkey. And then we could eat Chunky Monkey ice cream at the same time. That'd be really yummy. Okay, seriously now. Let me get on with this. Okay, what I want to do now is I want to cut a letter. I'd like to have my picture in a letter for a layout that I'm doing. I think it'd be really cute to kind of go along with it. So I'm going to use, let's see here. I'm going to use Sunny Day A because the capital A. It's nice and big and bold. So I'm going to hit, make sure I have my center point button on, my Sunny Day button, hit, and let me find my A, capital A, so Shift and the A button. Okay, what I want to do here is find some, I'm just going to do some A's at different sizes. So I'm going to start with 3 inches. Let's see here. Okay, 3 inch cut. Whoops. Okay, characters won't fit. Oh, I forgot. You have to move your blade to where you want it, just like I showed you. Okay, now cut. Okay, so this is a 3 inch A right here. I think that actually might work. So I'm just going to do the 3 inch A. We'll find out if it'll work now. Okay, and I'm not going to do the center part. Or actually I will. It'll just do it on its own. Okay, so I just kind of want my sun in the A. And because I have this picture on the mat like this, I'm going to do it in portrait. So So let me push the portrait button. And, oh, okay. That answered that question. You can't use the center point button at the same time that you're using the portrait. So we all learned together. Okay. Now I need to find where the center is of this one. The center looks like it's going to be around his nose again, to the right-hand side of his nose, like his cheek right here. That's where I'm going to do his center, is the cheek. So I'm going to load my paper. And zoom in here for you guys. Put my arrow down here. To right where his cheek is. Okay. Might want to do it up a little bit. I can't really see his cheek from where I'm looking. Okay, that's good enough for me. Repeat last. Oh, I forgot to hit my, okay. It's good to have copies and good to have extras. I forgot to hit the center point button. Okay. Let's do, let me see. How about I do a B for Braden instead? Okay, so back up. We're going to do capital B instead. And I'm going to make another template. If I make a template, we'll just work on this together. How about that? Okay. I'll use a B for my other son, Braden, since I kind of jacked Andrew's pictures up. Sorry, Andrew. Okay. I still want to do 3 inches of the B. Actually, I'm going to do 2 3/4. Make sure you have your center point button on and cut. So this is 2 3/4 inch. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't really need to have his whole face in it. This is just kind of an idea I'm working on. And I think it's going to be really cute when I'm done with it. Okay, so the center point of his face, it's probably going to cut out some of it, but that's okay because that's what I want. I just want a font with a picture in it instead of just regular cardstock. Okay, so it's going to be, I can just do his nose, that will be fine. Okay, here. I need to turn it this way. Load paper. Make sure you have your center point button on. And his nose is going to be where I'm. Okay. Do one more up here. Okay. Now I'm going to hit repeat last. Make sure I have my center point button on. Learning the hard way. You can use the center point button when you're journaling if you want to have your journaling a certain shape after you print it out from your computer. Okay, so let's just look at my B here. Now, isn't that a neat idea? Half of his face is missing, but I don't care. It's just the idea that I have a picture on my font. And I got to pick where I wanted it using the center point button. I hope this helped some of you